Is that
Oh,
new?
have you not seen that?
Is that new? I have never heard that before.
Yes, it is. The first time I did it, I think it was like last week, and I got the fright of my life when it was like, this meeting is being recorded.
I
Like,
was like, what the hell is that?
yeah, it's funny because I always like to see everybody else's expressions when it happens who have not seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Fucking hell. Yeah. So getting ready for tomorrow, yeah. National Donut Day. Should be fun.
Yeah. So I was saying that when I saw your reel on it, that was all when I was away. So like that was when 2017, did you say?
2018.
2018.
No, 2017. 2017, yeah.
Yeah. Like that's incredible.
Good
You're
times.
going to do so well tomorrow.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh, just the weather. That's all that matters. Like we've getting good reach on social and good responses and stuff, and it's free donuts. You know.
Yeah, but you're like, I feel like you're doing really, really well.
Yeah, we're tipping. Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, we're tipping away. We're happy with it. Just got to bump up our Thursdays now. They're a bit slow at the moment, so I'm coming up with some ideas.
Yeah, but it will happen when.
Oh yeah.
As of I'd say even this weekend.
But no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So all the schools are off and stuff. But like little treat yourself Thursday kind of campaign, special price on something. You know, just a little treaty, like
a little treaty.
Get people down, like, you know,
like weekend eve.
Exactly. Exactly. Treat yourself Thursdays.
Sure, it's practically the weekend donuts.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's Thursday. Eat donuts.
Yeah, you know.
Come here.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah, simple to say. Prints perfectly. Good font. You have your insights for reels.
I do and I don't.
Yeah, I was like, oh, really? Kind of knew this stuff already.
You can see accounts reached and you can see saves, but you cannot see website taps, profile visits. It's not included in your insights section, which share. It's like, I don't know. It's a little like it was like,
yeah, exactly.
But I do not understand why. Why is it so separated? Because if I've moved, because I literally did a test about 2 weeks back. I was like, I'm going to try and post a reel every day or every other day for a week or 2 weeks straight. And my insights made it look like I disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know what the crack is. Like I'm looking at the stuff there now, like the Facebook API is saying, did you see that stuff? Instagram versus reach penalty for feed post reshares to stories amid accusations of censorship. Basically, someone accused them of censoring the whole Palestine thing, and they're like, "Oh no, you can have it all back. Take it."
Yeah, but they were doing that anyway. I found that if you share your post in your story, or if you constantly reshare like something you're tagged in, or if you're sharing a post, that your story reach went way down. Like I've noticed even in the past couple of weeks or even in the past week, that story reach has really increased.
Yeah, big time. Because the last day I was looking at my story, I was like, this is, what is it, 1,600 views on the one story. I was like, that's usually like 700 or 600. What the hell happened there? And it wasn't anything special. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, my story yesterday, like well over 2,000 views. Like, and I was kind of like, that's a really, really good Sunday type of view. And that was what yesterday was Wednesday. But my story was, did you see it? Did you see my story yesterday?
I think so. What was it?
About my feedback on business cards. Probably not.
I did. The shite. Please tell the listener.
Okay. So lesson number 1 is, so this is a thing, the company that does it, right? I've done loads of stuff with them before. And this was just a case of like me popping feedback into their little chatty section thing, right? Being like, hey, listen, like X person. Just letting you know. But I was a little bit disappointed because I'd waited a little bit extra time, and the business cards that I designed to be printed came back, and they were like the back end of them, like the back of them was the border that was put on it. It was like the machine just, like, you know, just went wonky because they were all crooked and they were all like off center. So I just said, look, I'm going to write to them. And I just did. And I put it in there. And I was like typing when not looking at the screen. And I was like, you know, listen, like, I don't want a refund. I just want to see how we can get these right. Like, I was like, I've worked with you before. You've been great, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, the white border is uneven. And I explained a couple of things. And then when you email them, they send you back transcripts. And then they're like, they come back again on it. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, I had typed the shite border is uneven. So white, I typed S instead of W. And because of how it said, like the context of it, like
It
me
just
saying,
worked.
you know, a little bit disappointed with the business cards. They didn't come back as how I'd like. The back is completely different. The shite border is uneven. So like in terms of how you'd phrase it, it makes sense. And
it fitted perfectly. Yeah.
it fitted perfectly. So I look like the biggest asshole ever. And I didn't realize it until like they reached back out and they were like, hey, you know, thanks so much for that or whatever. Sorry about that. We'll sort you out. And then I was like, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to type shite. And I was like, I hope you can get the funny side of things. And then they like wrote back and they were banter. But like,
Do you think it was subliminally you wrote that?
I mean, at the time I was like, oh God, because like 500 of them in my hand, sure, like they're useless.
So good.
But yeah,
so
shite.
good. But look, it is what it is. Just make a
it's
little
a
collage
funny
at the back.
story, but I could not stop laughing. And like, I'm taking a social media break for a bit because I'm in the middle of corrections for college and my brain's just not in content creation mode. And I had to go, but I had to break my break to share that story with the world.
It was good. I enjoyed it. We didn't record last week because I fucked up with the release dates and schedules and whatever. Congratulations on 1 year.
Thanks. The balloon is behind me.
I see it. I can see the balloon behind you. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see it.
Yeah. 1 year in business as of last week, the 25th.
It's crazy, isn't it? I remember when you announced.
I know. Yeah.
I was like, who the hell does she think she is?
Who the hell is
That's what I
this
said.
person?
I was like, I don't even know this person. Who the hell does she think she is?
Hey. Yeah, it's been some year.
It's class.
Yeah.
Congrats. Huge
Thank
congrats.
you. Yeah, no,
Awesome.
I'm very happy, very, very grateful because like people believed in me and supported me, and it's been a really good year.
You'll never have a year like it again.
I don't think I could have another year like that again though. Like if there was no lockdown, I would literally have no boyfriend, no friends. And I'd say my family would, like, only for the fact that I moved home for the last 6 months, then they'd be like, who are you?
It kind of worked that you could just work like.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, it's great. And I did so much in a year, but I'm looking forward to things kind of going back to normal now and getting a little bit more of a...
You're super lucky in that sense where like you did get the time to jump in and be all in no matter what, 9 to 9, whatever you wanted, because now you can say, right, I've done a year of this doesn't work, this works.
Yeah.
Without consequences. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I think we're generally coming into a slightly quieter time for marketeers anyway. Like summer months, clients are like, well, certain clients are like, bye. And like, but you know, right now, obviously you have people who are, did you think I sounded like you ran from The Simpsons?
So I was going to say Sideshow Bob, yeah.
Yeah, that's, oh no, that's not him, that's his boy. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Because I've done that so many times when people are like, I'm like, did
you see me smile?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Nice.
Bye. And yeah, so I'm kind of happy that lockdown is lifting, because obviously in lockdown is when we're extremely busy as digital marketers. And I think that now that more people are going back to work, that like things are opening up, that people are like, oh, I'm off on holidays for 2 weeks. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. And it's like, less I feel like my weeks are less filled with meetings like they used to be, like less Zoom meetings, more email, and it's kind of like it's easing a bit, which is nice, because I think I've worked myself literally into the ground, that I'm like, oh, it's nice to have a bit of a breather. Still working hard and still busy, but not as like chaotic as before.
How does your body react to you being run down, or is it your mind, or what's the crack?
It's not, like, the thing is, I've been close to burnout a couple of times, but only because it's like you've so much to do. Then I'd college on top of it, and you're not really eating properly, you're not really sleeping properly. But for me, it's more like when it becomes really busy, my stomach, it's just like, it's like, what are you doing? Like I'd like have the sweats if I was like, there's so much to do and like everything like that. But I think everybody feels that way, where like your stomach always responds to stress anyway. Like mine does. Mine is like, you know, it's like churning or something. It's not okay. But
my back reacts, and I just kind of I I never get sick. I very, very like in that year
No.
you've known me, I've been very rarely sick.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Whatever. Now, like a tooth infection will pop up there or something, or like a cold. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
working too hard here.
Like I wouldn't really get fluey, but my stomach would tell me. Like it would,
Yeah.
and I don't know, I just would look like I was expecting.
But did you? Yeah, jeez, did you get that when you were in Canada, or is it just since you started working for yourself?
More so since I started working with myself, but I still see I took on a lot of responsibilities in all of my previous roles.
Yeah.
So I would say that obviously there's a little less pressure when you're not working for yourself, but I still took on so much responsibility and was responsible for like people that it was there, but to a lesser extent.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know.
I
But
hear
like
you.
for you though, because you're working in food trucks and you're out in the open and you're out in all elements, of course you're going to like, you need to mind yourself as well. Cause like,
Yeah, well, I'm lucky now. I'm kind of stepped away somewhat from the trucks. There are staff there. We're kind of obviously helicoptering. We're doing all the socials, all the marketing. We're popping in there
yeah,
doing stock takes and doing all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's soup's fun. Like I'm lucky to have the two boys because I couldn't have
yeah.
done like the team is essential. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah. For that operation, absolutely. Yeah.
the three, they say this is what Dave said. I've said this, I think I said this before, but the grinder, the minder, and the finder. Have I told you that before?
Oh
So it says any business to be uber successful needs three personalities to run it. A grinder, who's the person who's grinding in. So that's Frankie. He fixes
no.
everything that breaks. He's there the whole time if something's wrong. The finder, which is me, to find the product, get the people here. And then the minder is Dave. He does all the admin, does all that kind of stuff, looks after all the staff. Like, so yeah. Grinder, minder, finder.
I freaking love that. I'm all
Good, isn't
three
it?
in one.
Yeah, that's it. Then if you're your own business, you're all three, and you know you're like if you say out loud like, yeah, actually I'm all three at the.
Yeah, you have to be, but yeah, that's mad. Oh, I love that though.
Dave said it to me. I like I've never heard it before, but Dave said it to me. I was like, nice.
Dave needs to patent that or like trademark it.
T-shirts, bra.
Yeah.
Broski. Some headlines. That one about the Instagram I was telling you about, they got some kickback, so they've kind of changed that. So once you do share your stories, your feed post to your stories, they're not punishing you as much.
Yeah.
TikTok adds new preview option. Have you seen that? Have you got that to your?
No.
So when you're creating TikTok, at the very top, it will say preview. You can tap it and it brings you to another screen where actually what it looks like on the main feed. So you'll have like you're watching your own TikTok.
In editing mode. I haven't created a TikTok in, I'd say, about 2 weeks.
So that's a new preview option there, which is handy enough. I guess it's because sometimes the text is underneath the other text and you're like, feck.
Yes, sorry, that is needed because the amount of times when you watch a TikTok and the text is like covered by all the hashtags, it's like, oh no.
Yeah.
What?
Did you get? I've been getting bumps every time I go to create a TikTok that I can now record up to 3 minutes. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I haven't been whitelisted for 3 minutes yet. I got the bump. I got the thing, but then I tried to record and it said 60 seconds.
Just saying. Don't worry about it. Forget about it.
Fine.
If you need TikTok, then I'll do it for you. I'll do a 3-minute TikTok.
Did you get 60-second reels?
I don't know yet. I haven't checked. You said to me last week and I never checked.
I check at
I've
least
watched
10 times a day.
Do it right now.
I have, I'd say 99% of the accounts that I manage have 60-second reels. My own account still does not.
How am I checking? Just literally
tap on the 30. Tap on the 30.
There she is. Yeah.
Do 60.
2 seconds. Oh, I hope I do. I hope I do, just to spite you. Cancel that. I was in pre-make mode. 30, 15, 60.
Oh, God damn it. Sorry, everyone's ears. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Come here. Just get more followers.
But
just get more followers. Like,
oh my God. I posted a 50-something second reel for a client yesterday, and it was just like it got to like triple the amount of followers they had. As in, like, it reached about triple the amount of followers they had.
Really? I'm scrolling past the long ones. I'm just not enjoying them as much. Like, a lot of the people they're not executing properly on the 60 seconds.
Yeah, no, this one did well now, to be fair.
Because you created it, because you're class.
But I'm raging. Because I'm like, I want these. Even though I wouldn't be creating, we'll say 60 seconds, but when you're creating content and it's 33 and you're like, how, and then,
I've breached.
oh,
Already let me have it.
no, I'll leave it for my room 101. Never mind.
Okay. You have a room 101, so do I.
Oh, I do.
Facebook opens up Messenger API for Instagram, providing new customer service potential. So Facebook have opened up the API to outside platforms like Hootsuite and stuff, where you can streamline everything. It doesn't have to be Business Suite.
And also, later you can now schedule, like, I don't know if you've ever used Later for scheduling, but they've opened it up now that you can actually do like LinkedIn and Twitter and other platforms other than Instagram.
Good. They're good. I like them as well. Their blog is very good. And
you can also schedule on Canva, or you can like post via Canva now.
I'm HubSpot all in at the moment.
Yeah, you're still using HubSpot, are you?
Super handy. Super handy. I love it.
Yeah.
What I love is the little notification you get when someone's read your email. And you're like, get back to me, bro, because I've seen you open the email.
Oh, nice.
You automatically get that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's banter. And then you can create inside. So if you're going scheduling on HubSpot, you can create the post in Canva in HubSpot, and then it automatically does it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's handy. It's handy AF.
Nice.
What other news? I've written down stuff here.
Have you seen? Now, I was supposed to watch last Friday, but I had a client meeting instead. So Facebook have the live shopping feature now, and they're doing it. They're trialing it with big brands, where it's like QVC, right? But it's not. But it's like programmed by Facebook. So they're partnering with. So basically, you know the way product taps work. So that if I go on Facebook Live, and I think Facebook, to be fair, it owns the live space. Facebook Lives are phenomenal. They're so much better than Instagram Lives, and they're so much more reliable. So let's just say I talk about this lipstick. So for those of you who are not watching the YouTube video, I am holding up a lipstick, and I'm like, here's this lipstick that I'm going to talk about first. I'm going to put it on my lips, or I'm going to put it on this person's lips, tap the screen to see more details. And then you tap and the product tag comes up and you're able to purchase it. So then I'm going to pick up my Caramex and I'm going to talk about this and then and tap the screen now and you'll be able to see this product. So they're rolling it out. So it's like a shoppable, tappable live. And yeah, so they're doing it with like big brands first. On Fridays, they're doing it like live Fridays or something. So the live stream, but the TikTok started that, you see.
Yeah. TikTok. I saw an interesting thing on TikTok where a guy was watching a basketball match. You see that TikTok? He was watching on his LG TV or something, and there was some app, I don't know, was it Amazon or some app, some shopping app was connected to the TV as well. And he was watching a basketball game, and whatever way the app was on the side of the TV, it showed the player's shoes. And within a split second, the shoes were on the TV and you could look at them and purchase them. Now I was like, oh my God.
I know.
Minority Report, like
what's going to happen to our like businesses in a year or 2 years, where we're like, oh, we now offer augmented reality services, and it's going to be, I'm looking forward to that because I'm obsessed with that area, but like, it's cool.
Well, just bought glasses last night from augmented reality. Picked them up this morning.
So, and Snapchat are now bringing out new spectacles. Of course they are. So like I have their old ones.
You do not, do you?
I do, yeah. I'll show you.
You still use them?
I got them from Snapchat. I didn't buy them. So like.
Oh, look, still in the packaging and all.
Again, well, no, this is how I store them. For those of you, again, I feel like everyone's going to flood to our YouTube because they're like, oh, I have to see her balloon. I have to see the lipstick she held up. These are them. But they don't work with the new, look, they're so unsubtle, aren't they? You could, like, so basically these are the cameras.
Yeah, I can see them, yeah.
And then the corner here or here is where you record. Oh, no, it's there, sorry. So I can record. And
then that just records and it uploads automatically to your Snapchat, is it? I remember them being out. Yeah, but I was never going to buy them. I was like, nah, I'm not going to buy them.
It records in 360 and everything, like.
Wow.
The stuff is cool from them. I just never really use them, but they should have given an update on these ones so that augmented reality is built into them, because now they're just for creating content. They should have, because they're so durable that they should be able to have augmented reality embedded on them.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Class.
What else is there? I know this isn't really to do with like social media, but did you see the new do you send a lot of voice notes?
I do.
Did you see that WhatsApp speeds them up now?
Yes, you can, if you want to. Well, it doesn't automatically speed them up, does it?
No, but you can tap
Oh,
on
yeah.
the 1X and speed up
Super
the voice
handy.
note. Oh my, I'm obsessed because
Super handy.
like I can listen quite quickly to a voice note, like to somebody speaking fast. So I have that on 2X. And they're like, blah, 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 and I'm like, yep, I totally heard you. So I'm turning like a 2-minute voice note into a 1-minute voice note.
I can't wait to hear a Muriel brief at 2X.
Oh,
Oh.
if we didn't message so much on WhatsApp, I'd be like, let's go back and find that and play it really fast
I can get it right now.
on your phone.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
I think so. Media.
It would be funny to listen back to that because
What date was that around, do you think?
November,
Launch.
October, November. Or wait. Yeah, no, October, November, I'd say.
That's
if not
the
December.
video. There's the video there. So it would have been November.
Careful now that I'm not like voice noting something.
Yeah, I don't think you are, to be honest.
Incriminating.
Yeah. April, keep talking, keep filler. It'd be so funny. That's why I loved it.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. So if anybody has WhatsApp, you all have WhatsApp, go to a recent conversation that you've had with someone via voice notes, because it applies it to older voice notes as well, and just play their voice like really fast. It's just entertaining, and it also speeds up. I'm sure most people. I don't think that's it.
No, it's not.
I'm like, careful. But anyway. So, what else is there? Yeah, so if you have a business account, I think we spoke with this before.
No,
if you have a business account on
Instagram,
that your music's gone all weird again.
So what I do, as I said before, is I go searching. I just spend it like 10-15 minutes on Reels, looking, swiping, and saving the audio I like. I can then go in. Is it not working again?
No, you can't do that now.
I was doing it yesterday. I can do it right now, I think.
As a business account.
Yeah. So Huck Truck. So go to Huck Truck. Now you could be calling me out right now live and people are like, oh, this fucking guy. So I'm going to.
You used to be able to go to a reel and save the audio and then use the audio, but the save button is now not there anymore.
For all of them or what?
So for business accounts, not creator.
Mind the audio. And then saved. All mine are still there. Son of a
what if you go to a reel and
that was real.
Perfect, great, yeah. So it works for you. Brilliant.
It's just again get more followers, Muriel, and just Instagram.
It's not my account. It's happened to so many people, and the saved is gone.
The fact that Instagram value me more than you, it's not a big deal.
I'm sorry. Who got captions?
Who got
captions way before you? Me.
There's no evidence. Is there that?
There absolutely is. Got deleted, it's 100% on a podcast somewhere where I'm like, lols. Anyway, yeah. So that's the update-aroos.
Anywho, give me a room 101 while you're on this.
I don't think we've any pro bonos this week. So anybody who wants us to do an all recce on their Instagrams, let us know.
I'll put it out there. Yeah, I'll put it out there on social as well. Give me your follow of the week or the room 101. Shout it.
Okay, let's start with something negative and end with something positive.
Pause.
I lost about 15 reel drafts. They've disappeared.
They're the worst.
Now, I had, to be fair, I saved some to my device, but others I had not done that, and I lost my drafts. So I like to batch cook. So I like to make some content, have it there, publish it whenever, and lost at least 2 weeks worth of content, if not more, actually.
Just gone for no reason. You didn't like.
Honestly, I didn't log out. It wasn't
your fault. It wasn't nothing you did.
I didn't log out. I didn't update my app. I just opened Instagram, went to my reels, and the drafts were all gone.
For fuck's sake.
So for those listening, save the reel to your device. Like you can save it in the screen when you're editing your reel, the little download option. Yeah. It will say save unmuted or save without audio. Absolutely save it without the audio, and then re-upload it with and just select the audio again. So you're not losing your reel, because that's happened to me, and now I am contentless. And it's just the fact that like when that happens, you completely lose your love for it for a while.
Of course you
Because
do.
you're
You're
like,
like, what am I doing this for? Like,
because I spent so much time putting in the text overlays, voiceovers, and they're gone. So,
Mhm.
and then you
tough.
kind of forget half the stuff that you did it for. And that's like losing so much content. And like, you know yourself, and I'm sure people listening will understand, it's so gut wrenching when that happens. So,
Yeah.
I'll be back soon. I don't know when, but anyway, that's my room 101.
My room 101 is, it's kind of jumping on the bandwagon a small bit, but these massive companies and pride.
Okay, interesting.
So like, pure example now would be Marks and Spencer's. Do you see that one?
No,
So it's an LGBTQ sandwich. I saw it, and it was like
we'll forgive the
lettuce,
fact that you said that
guacamole.
wrong, but okay.
Oh yeah, apologies, whatever. But no, LGBT is what it was on the sandwich.
Oh yeah, no, you said LBGT, I think.
LBGT.
Just so people won't come for us.
What is it?
LGBT.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said LBGT at the start.
LBGT.
LGBT. Why are you saying it weird?
LBGT. That's what it is.
LG.
They're coming.
Either way,
They're coming for us.
either way,
Anyway.
we're incorporating everyone. So yes, go on.
So
Sorry.
LGBT, Marks and Spencer's, they did a sandwich, and it was
Rainbow.
Yes, but lettuce, guacamole, bacon, and tomato. Like, I understand it, cool, but there's no mention of pride or money going to charity, or they're just doing it because it's a fad. It's like Christmas to companies. It's like Halloween or Valentine's to companies. It's a thing to do. It's not, there's no meaning behind it. Like, I'm not a massive, that sounds bad. I'm not a massive, it's not that I'm against it or geez, you do you, I don't care. But like I just hate when companies jump on stuff like that to get, you know?
Yeah, I like it when they do something to make a difference, because I think that like pride it's not a holiday, it's a movement. So I think that like that, if you are deciding to do something for pride, is it that you are like not really donating money, but are you being quiet about it all year and now it's the only time you're talking about it?
Just while you're talking there, I saw a little thing here, but they are giving money to charity, so I know everyone's uproaring about it.
Oh.
But anyway, there are companies out there who don't. Before, because I know someone will come back to me saying they actually did give money, but they are giving money to 10,000 to AKT, the UK's national LGBTQ.
Good, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, just those, like, that's what I hate. The kind of, I've seen a few other ones that are just doing it for no reason whatsoever. Just like Christmas.
I don't mind people who celebrate it as long as it's coming from a place of authenticity, and that like if you were in a room with the CEO, would he be supportive of that movement or would he not support it? And I think that it's important to even have things like just like within companies celebrate it, you know. And I just think it should be something that should be done all year round anyway. But I like the fact that
I agree.
But pride parades are, I love them.
I know, it's pity this year is not happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
But look, that was my room 101. Stop being so soulless, big companies, you bastards. You bastards. Follow of the week. I have food porn. What do you have?
Food porn.
As my follow.
Oh. I have the Hay Catch. The Hay Catch. THEHAKEHATCH.
The Hay Catch.
I love the branding. I love the name. They're brand new. They launched today. They're a food truck, gluten and dairy free. So obviously after my own heart. And they're based in Ballinskelligs.
Very nice. Very cool. The Hay Catch.
The Hay Catch. Love the name. Isn't it quirky?
Yeah. Chocolate class as well.
It doesn't it, and I love the colors. So like it's like purple, it's vibrant.
Blue, yeah. Looks great.
Purpley blue. Yeah. So if you're in Ballinskelligs, head to the Hay Catch and tell Leanne you said hello.
Best of luck.
Yeah. And it's just like the woman who launched it is just like, she just decided, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And did it.
That's what we did. We said, why not? Why aren't we doing this? Like,
yeah, but I just thought you'd appreciate the name.
I do appreciate good names. Baked bake.by.sg. Have a look there if you can on your phone. This
Okay,
stuff,
should I
guys,
prepare
on
myself?
Instagram. So these guys, so the reason I know Sarah is she is my mom reopened today in Noel's Cafe in Killarney, and she's now supplying all her cakes to her. So Sarah is based down in Kerry. I don't know where she's based in Kerry, but she's supplying.
Just followed her there.
So baked.bysg, so baked by SG basically.
Yeah, it came up when I typed in baked by. Yeah.
The stuff is just, it's pure American indulgence. I love
Oh, what the hell.
So I'm going down this weekend for my dad's 60th. Happy birthday, Keith. He doesn't listen.
Happy birthday.
But hey, we're still shouting him out. But yeah, so I'm going to get a sample of these bad boys.
You know what? I don't drink dairy often, but I wouldn't mind an old glass of cold milk with one of those cookies. I'm telling you.
You have to have a glass of cold milk with dairy.
Oh,
you have to.
Like cookies and cold milk. Oh, it's just.
And I don't understand people who can't drink milk. They're like, oh, I couldn't drink milk now from the glass. I'm like, bruh.
I would, but I'd be very, very sick afterwards.
Do you know what? I think that's the thing from school where they used to make you drink your milk, and it used to be room temp.
No, it's
not you, but I know
dairy. Yeah, no, absolutely. But I like even as a child, like I have milky teeth, so like I have little
okay.
But I have patches. Look, maybe somebody listening will relate, but I have little white patches on my teeth if you look really closely, and it's because I used to drink milk like it was absolutely going out of fashion when I was younger. Like I was kind of like my parents couldn't buy enough of it. I was like, go, gone.
Strong bones.
Yeah, so before.
Can I call you the Milky Bar Kids though? Kind of works. I get you a little cowboy hat.
I mean, I love Milky Bar chocolate, so
the
yeah.
Best.
You can.
The best.
Yeah.
We're experimenting at the moment in Hooks with the Nutella latte.
Ooh.
It's good.
Do you know what? I just thought of something. I wonder is there anything called experimenting or experiment?
That's it for the show, guys. Thank you so much.
Do like a mint donut or something.
We need to come up with a new donut because there's like
mint is
why? On hot donuts, mint. Think.
You look so angry.
Think
you look so angry. Why don't you do donuts with a bit of mint ice cream on top? Oh, mother of God, yum.
We did white chocolate s'mores today, so we have a secret menu as well. A lot of people don't know about, so we have a secret.
They also have a speakeasy underneath the garden.
We do. Spirits and whiskey only.
Nice. That'll be some crack.
Will be good crack. But yeah, so follow Sarah. She deserves it. She's working hard. She's class. Her food is class. I'm looking forward to tasting it. Follow the hay catch.
The hay catch. So you're saying yours is in Ballybunion?
In Killarney.
In Killarney. So we both shouted out 2 Kerry peeps.
Boom.
You
can get her stuff in the Bean and Gone in Ballybunion and Noel's Cafe and the Busy Bean as well. But I just love that American style dessert, massive, stupid, epic stuff. Like, like you don't need it, but give me 4. Like,
I love that too.
So yeah, that's everything, isn't it?
I think so.
I've taken basically a day and a half off the last 2 days, and I'm taking 3 days off this weekend, so I'm kind of having a week off.
Oh, nice. I took remember my first weekend I went to Leitrim and I took the Monday off and the Friday is a half day, and I came back on Tuesday and I was like, never again. But it's fine.
So are you taking the Monday morning off and kind of checking yourself, or what's the crack? When are you coming home? Are you coming Sunday night or Monday morning?
Now it's Mondays. So I try to but I just tip away at a little bit of work at the weekend, and it's actually fun because it satisfies that little bit of guilt. The guilt that every business owner has at the weekend, where they're like, I'm having so much fun, but I feel guilty.
You shouldn't. You don't deserve to have
Shake it
fun.
off. Yeah. So I just do a teensy little drop of work on a Saturday and a Sunday. Like I'm talking like half an hour. And then I'm like, oh, I feel better now. So it's just like satisfying that little bit of guilt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Go on. Have a great weekend. Guys, follow and all that stuff. Share the love, share the clips, whether you're seeing on social and that kind of stuff. And as always,
bye.